Happy New Year and welcome back. I'm Ethan Fernandez.
And I'm Lorelai Higgins, and this is the broadcast for the week of January 14th. Attention students, the PHSC free application day is on January 23rd from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. The Pasco Education Foundation Scholarship application is due on January 31st. It is recommended that all seniors apply. On February 4th, the Marchman field trip will be taking place. Talk to Ms. LaRue for more information. Remember, the SAT registration deadline is on February 21st with the testing day on March 8th. The ACT late registration deadline is on January 20th with the testing being held on February 8th. The ASVAB testing will be held on February 19th at 7:15 a.m. in the Media Center. Good luck.
The next blood drive of the school year is scheduled for Thursday, January 16th from 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. The blood buses will be located on the sidewalk behind the cafeteria. To donate blood, you must be at least 16 years old, weigh a minimum of 110 pounds, and have a signed consent form. Students may pick up the consent form in Student Services.
Now on to Jamila and Maddox with our sports agenda.
Hello everyone, I'm Maddox.
And I'm Jamila, and welcome to this week's sports news.
On Tuesday, January 14th, boys basketball will have a game at 5A at 7:30. And then on Thursday, January 16th, they'll have another game at Hudson, also at 7:30. And finally, on Friday, January 17th, versus Eastlake at again 7:30.
On Monday, the girls' varsity soccer team had a home game at 6:30 against Wesley Chapel. Then on Wednesday, the girls' varsity soccer will have another game at Angeline at 6:30.
On Monday the 14th, girls' basketball will have a game against 5A at 7:30. On Friday, girls' basketball will have another game away at Academy of Holy Names at 7:30. Last week for the boys' basketball senior night, manager Cohen Atwell got to suit up for the game. Here's some footage of that now.
Cohen Atwell, a senior on the River Ridge High School basketball team, has been the team's basketball manager for most of high school. We asked Cohen about his experience as manager, as well as his performance on January 8th.
And how do you feel about having this job? How has it changed you?
It's changed me really good, and I really like it. Gives me something to do, keeps me busy. It's really fun. They all welcome me really nicely, hang out with me.
So how long have you been the manager for the boys basketball team?
3 years total, but not in a row. I skipped a few years.
And what do you plan to do on this next step in your life after high school?
Work full time, maybe skip a year, then go to college for sports. College, I want to actually try out and be on the team, not just the manager.
The boys River Ridge wrestling team are your 2A Region 2 District 5 dual champions. Great job and on to regionals next week.
Congratulations to all our winter athletes, and thank you to our supporters all day as your Knights are once again Trinity Cup champions, defeating Mitchell.
That's all for this week's sports news. Now on to Nick with this week's forecast.
Hey all, I'm Nick with your weekly forecast and updates on the weather. For the first half of the week, it will be partly cloudy, with the second half being mostly sunny with a few clouds in the sky. And as for the temperatures of this week, the average high will be around 59 degrees and the low will be around 45 degrees. That's all I have for this week's weather. Make sure to stay safe, stay cool, and have a great week.
My name is Vexbolt, and welcome back to Pop Culture. Superman, directed by James Gunn, is a much-anticipated superhero film that delves into Clark Kent's journey of reconciling his Kryptonian heritage with his life as a human on Earth. The film stars David Corenswet as Superman, bringing to life a 25-year-old version of the hero who embodies truth, justice, and kindness. Rachel Brosnahan plays Lois Lane, and the film introduces a new exciting lineup, including Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner. This marks the first film in the newly established DC universe, kicking off Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. This movie takes inspiration from the All-Star Superman comic series, showcasing a Superman who balances youthful struggles with his mission to protect humanity. The release is slated for July 11th of this year, and it will lay the foundation for the future of the DCU. Squid Game Season 2 has generated significant buzz, especially due to the inclusion of Chung Sang-ho, also known as Top, from the K-pop group Big Bang. His casting is a notable comeback after he faced controversy in 2017 when he was convicted of using marijuana, a substance still highly stigmatized in South Korea. Top's legal troubles led to a 9-year hiatus from acting in Korea, making his role in Squid Game a significant moment. He plays Thanos, a rapper involved with drug use, a role that closely mirrors his past experiences. Director Hyung Dong-tuk praised Top for his courage in taking on such a role, acknowledging that it was a personal and artistic risk. Top's performance has been positively received, marking a successful return to the screen for the actor. His return in Squid Games has been hailed as a redemption arc, showing his resilience in overcoming past challenges, highlighting Tuff's personal growth and the evolving nature of public perception.
I'm a legend, Thanos.
Also, Hatsune Miku is in Fortnite. That's all for pop culture. Back to you, Ethan and Lorelai.
If you missed any of our QR codes, all links will be provided in the description below.
That is all we have for this week's broadcast. Tune in next week for more River Ridge news and have a great day.